Uncertainty. Man, that is a powerful state because it controls quite a bit, or at least I should say it's present quite a bit in our lives. All the time, there's some levels of uncertainty. Man, it's ever-present, impending doom. Can be. The ability to manage and navigate uncertainty is going to prove to cap somebody's level of success. If you can manage uncertainty correctly, maneuver through it, power through it quite often, the chances of you being successful are quite a bit higher. Anything you're going to do in life is going to have these levels of uncertainty. Man, it could be going into that program, asking that girl out, going in that business, changing locations, changing your life. There's people want guarantees. Ain't no guarantees, man. Ain't no guarantees. Because you don't know how things are going to pan out. But we can stack the deck in our favor. We stack the deck in our favor and we up the probability of success. We up the probability of living an excellent life when we do the right things. You're never going to know that program's going to work out fine, or that's not a scam, or this or that. You can do your research, you can trust your gut, and then you commit. That's the way you do it. And living that excellent life, you're always going to have these. Man, it's that. I was reading this book by this doctor recently, and he's talking about this internal adversary. This internal adversary, part X he calls it. Part X. It's this internal piece of all of us. We all know what we're talking about. That's always trying to break you down. That's trying to tell you why it's not going to work out. That's going to tell you, all of it's going to be all for nothing. Fear. It's this underlying impending doom. Part X. Identifying that part X is massively helpful. But what is it doing? It's feeding your uncertainty. It's feeding that uncertainty that, oh man, we just don't know. We don't know. That's how we combat it with faith. We combat it with an accurate daily blueprint. We combat it with that battle rhythm, right? All the daily actions and habits are aligned with the overall mission. Battle rhythm. We combat it with action. That anxiety of uncertainty. Oh no, what's gonna happen? Man, grab your nuts and let's rock and roll. Head into that fray. That fray of uncertainty. So many times in my life, man, I just didn't know. Thinking back on times when I had stacks of court cases going, man, getting kicked out of the military, have hemorrhaging cash on attorneys, federal marshals in vans ready to extradite me out of California, relationship in shambles, finances in shambles, life in shambles, massive levels of uncertainty. Massive levels. And I didn't navigate it very well. Definitely not at the time. Turning to immediate pleasure and gratification. I thought I was kind of I still had a goal. I never just said, fuck it, and I always had a goal, which is why I ended up coming out of it and navigating through it, but I could have done so much better. I could have done so much better, man, if I had a little wisdom to listen to, right? The wise listen to the mistakes of others. I made a lot of mistakes during that time. Emotional responses to that massive level of uncertainty. I was immature, and I didn't take accountability for just simplifying and streamlining. simplifying and streamlining and tightening up the ship, really getting narrow on the things I did do and subtracting all the shit that I didn't do that was exacerbating the problem. Don't exacerbate. It's not the best thing to do, man. Think about what's causing you the uncertainty. What's that fear? What is it, man? Man, there's no guarantees, man. There's no guarantees you're gonna make it through the day. Let alone what little venture this or that is gonna work out perfectly. The only thing you can do is give it your best shot. Give it that old college try, man. Lean into it. Prepared, right? You're not just winging it. Lean into it with that proper preparation. That proper preparation is creating that who. And that's the real point of all this. We navigate through uncertainty. We power into uncertainty correctly when we know we've established and self-actualized that who that can navigate anything on the other side of that fray. Walk into that darkness knowing you're that dude or that dudette. You've been hitting all the disciplines. Been self-reflecting. You've been accountable for years, man. Repetitions of acting right. Repetitions of a correct moral compass. Repetitions on discipline and restraint in all areas of our lives. When you've done that, man, it don't fucking matter what's on the other side of that fray. Get it. You'll be able to conquer that. That dragon that's in that cave of uncertainty. It's a beautiful thing when you've developed that level of self-confidence. You've built that self-confidence through daily work. You've built that self-confidence down in the mud, in the dirt. When nobody else was looking, man. It's that shadow work. It's that work in the darkness. It's too important. It's too important because uncertainty is prevalent all the time. Yeah. So the ability to navigate through that uncertainty, those uncertain times, when everybody else is caving around you and they need that rock. They need that rock in their life. That stability. That goes, hey, I don't know what's going on, but hey, dad's with me. My brother's with me. You know, my wife, whoever. You say, hey, we got this. You have that faith and you have that ability. Faith and ability paired together is a very powerful duo. So create that who, get it rock solid. Have that faith in the process and who you are and God and the universe, and you're gonna be all right, man. Be smart. Out here from Metroflex Marietta, Inland Empire.